it's go time. As always, it's Friday. I'm fresh out of coffee, but I really want coffee. You know what? I'm gonna go get a drink. Slightly. There we go. All right, Beckett, go. Out. Out. Today, let's talk about how to make sticker sheets. Every time that I go to a convention and everybody sees like my wide variety of stickers that I offer, everybody always asks me how I make them. And I figured it would be really cool and really beneficial for me to actually have a video tutorial about how I make my sticker sheets for everybody just to reference to. And also, if you're one of the people that asked me how to make my stickers at a convention, just go ahead and subscribe to me now, please. Thank you. Yeah. So let's just get right into it. Materials that you will need, like the techie items from start to finish. Number one would be, well, actually, I'm just going to tell you what I use, right? So number one, I have my iPad Pro and my Apple Pencil. That is what I do all of my digital design work on. I use the app Procreate. Number two would be my MacBook Air. Number three would be my Canon Pixma Pro 100. That is an inkjet printer. That will come into play later. Number four is my Cricut Explorer Air 2. It's pink. And then number five is a little lamination machine I like to refer to as Roger. And that's pretty much all the techie, like industrial machinery that I use to create my stickers. Now, the actual materials that you need to Frankenstein your stickers together and get them manufactured by yourself would be, just get my little, don't fall, my lap of product here. So, I'm out of breath. Why am I out of breath today? Anyways, so this is the sticker paper that I use, and it is from a company called onlinelabels.com. I sometimes order my sticker paper directly from onlinelabels.com, but more often than not, I will order this brand off of Amazon, and I can get it here faster and sometimes for a little bit lower of a cost, which is cool. Always saving money, not. All right, so. Alright, and after this, pause the video and write these details down if you want to verbatim use the material that I use, because this is a mouthful, alright? And it's each identifier to this specific type of sticker paper is important. Okay, there's a difference. Alright, so I get the full sheet sticker paper. And that would be 8.5 by 11 inches. And I get the matte, weatherproof, full sheet sticker paper. And that would all be for an inkjet printer. You need to make sure, because on Online Labels, they have the sticker paper that is for laser printers, and then they have sticker paper that is specifically for inkjet printers. So, I have an inkjet printer, so that's why I buy the inkjet printer sticker paper. But yeah, you can get these in bundles. The bundle I normally go for is anywhere from 50 to 100 sheets at a time. And I honestly don't have to restock it that often. That's a lie. I feel like I have to restock it more often than not as of lately, which is a good sign. But I think it becomes like a good deal at about 100 sheets a packet. I'll link it. I'll link it. Alright, so the next type of material that I use is this laminate. I use this laminate film, and it's a clear piece of film, and it basically provides as like a protective layer on top of the stickers. So yeah, and they have different kinds of laminate that you can buy. Then the company that I order them from is mybinding.com, and they have all kinds of laminate that you can buy from there. I think the roll that I specifically buy is like $40 a roll, and I cut it down to size to 7 by 10 inch sheets. And I think for me, I can get about 80 sheets per roll, so cost. Anyways, so I basically just put this on top of my sticker paper, and that provides UV protection, and it also provides, you know, scratch resistance and all that good stuff. But yeah, like I said, my weatherproof, oh my gosh, my sticker paper's already weatherproof, but I like glossy stickers, so I buy laminate and make them glossy. It's like magic. It might be a sorcerer. We don't know. I do have Harry Potter glasses. Anyways, so whenever you are, let's say you printed out your stickers, you're getting ready to cut them. You're gonna cut them out on your Cricut, right? All right, I call it a Cricut just because I think it's cute and it's funny, and the logo has little Cricut antennae. But I've heard some people call it a Cricut. I'm gonna call it a Cricut. So, at me. I don't care. Anyways, so get your Cricut mat. I have the medium tackiness mat. Honestly, if you're working with paper products, you should probably opt to get the light blue mat, but I have this one, okay? Look, I just said that I was gonna tell you how I did it. I didn't say it was gonna be the best way, but it is the best way. It is the best way, because it's my way. It's my way or the highway. You know what my mother always says? I prefer it my way. So, the last thing that you need is tracing paper. And I'm gonna specifically recommend this tracing paper because it works better than other tracing papers. And Rowney, that's how I'm saying that. And this is just the 9 by 12 inch tracing paper. This tracing paper is ideal because it's basically just a very flat, consistent texture. Just get this tracing paper, all right? McKinsey tested, McKinsey approved. All right, I will show you guys why the tracing paper is necessary. You're probably like, McKinsey, there's no way that you make your stickers with tracing paper. You're right. Whenever you buy a sticker from me, tracing paper is not included in the package, but it is vital. It is vital, and I will show you why. I will tell you why, okay? All right, I'm gonna put my Harry Potter glasses on now so I'm not blind anymore. Wow, they got dirty. Okay. All right, let's go over to, the MacBook. So I will show you guys what the Cricut Design Space program looks like, how you should format your stickers to your sticker sheets to print it out, and then I'll just give you a run through. All right, are you guys excited? Let's go. So I have already opened up Cricut Design Space for us so we can just get up and go. All right, so this is my sticker that we're going to be working on today, and I'll show you guys from start to finish how we're going to make it. Number one thing that I see people mess up on and get stuck on is simply just not attaching all portions of their artwork to each other so it prints off on one mat. Your usable workspace for print then cut projects is 6.75 inches by 9.25 inches. If your print then cut project is greater than that, the program will tell you and be like, "Hey, you can't do that. Fix it." And then you just make sure that it's all selected, attach the whole thing, right click, attach, and then you can go up here and you can change your measurements. Make sure that the biggest side is, you know, smaller than 6.75 inches wide and shorter than 9.25 inches tall. Alright, so we're going to, and before you, this is something that you're going to make over and over again, you can save it just by clicking save, save as, name your project, etc., and you're good to go. So I've already saved this, I don't need to save it, I'm just going to go ahead and click make it. So now we are looking at the preview. Everybody always asks me also, everybody asks me so much. They ask so much of me. But I get asked all the time how I print off in such like a large area. Like, no, this is 6.75 inches by 9.25. That's the max. I always just max it out because I feel like if it's not maxed out, then it's just wasted paper, wasted space. So we are going to send to printer. Then on my individual stickers, I always make sure that I add a bleed, just so if the cutting is not 130% aligned, that was a very specific random number, but you get the point. If it's not just specifically aligned to the edge, it will be fine because there will be a bleed. I always print using the system dialog, then we hit print. So now we are going to choose best quality, paper type is photo paper, print. Turning the Cricut on, let's move that out of the way, and then open that. Ta-da! Alright. So we are just waiting on the printer to finish printing. Alright. So there we have it. This step is 100% not necessary, but again, I like my stickers to be glossy. So basically what I do is I peel back just the top edge of my paper, crease it and fold, and then I line it up at the top just so I can see all of my stickers will be covered. I put my finger down in the middle and then move over to the left and then move it to the right. Okay? So there we go. Alright? And then I put the top line in there under the rollers, flip this back, and let that part of the paper heat up, and then I hit up. I don't put any tension on this whenever it's going through. It is going to roll it tight to the paper as is. You do not need to pull on it. If you pull on it, then you will get a line, a little crease, and then you'll lose, you know, 3 to 6, if not 3 to 6 stickers, if not all of them. That is what they look like after they come out of here. Alright, and I'll just show you a couple of the other settings that I have this on. Alright, just so you can get a close-up view. So, I have it at 85, and then I have the mode on so only the top roller, not the bottom roller, gets hot. Let's stop that. And then these 2 buttons right here, this is up, and that will roll it through the machine forward, and then down basically means that it's going to push the paper back out this way. Okay. Let's get some, alright. So let's grab our sticker paper. Push this back just a little. So we're gonna line up the sticker paper in the top left corner, just like it shows on the screen for the Cricut. And as long as this is down, sometimes I will take this and I will just roll it on over so I don't have to worry about it coming up. And then, so I have my machine set to poster board plus for the cutting depth, and then click the blinking arrow to push it in, and then I come over here and I grab that tracing paper that I was telling you guys about. And now, this is my secret, you guys. This is my secret. The Cricut machine is pretty well known, at least to me, for having issues whenever you are cutting anything with a print thin cut that has a reflective surface. There's something going on with the sensor. It basically incapacitates it negates its ability to measure where the grid lines are accurately, so it will warp the cutting image, so it'll be cutting the appropriate height where it's supposed to be, but sometimes your image will get like squished, so it is cutting skinnier than what it should be cutting. So to make your surface more matte but still make the grid lines visible, I have put a piece of tracing paper down. Genius! And then we just hit the blinking C and let it do its thing. Now, it is very important, do not walk away from your Cricut machine while you have the tracing paper on it. How many times have I not abided by this rule? Almost every time. But I can guarantee I'm not going to move away from it now because we're filming a video and I'm trying to impress you guys. So, as you can see, it's going around and it's going to measure each and every point. And because the tracing paper is on there, it's taking away all of the glossiness, so the machine is having no problem reading each grid mark. Now, that's the last mark that it's going to read. And whenever it's pushing it all the way back out, we simply take the tracing paper off, and voila, it's going to start cutting. And I always stick around to inspect the cutting job, because if something's going to get messed up, I would rather only one sticker get messed up out of the whole sheet rather than the entire sheet get messed up. So everything looks to be pretty good, pretty consistent, looking flawless. I'll give you guys a close-up. You deserve it, right? You've waited so long. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys how to peel these off. Yeah. Thought that was a smudge. It's not. It's just dust. But I always like to bend the mat and then just peel my stickers up like that. And then they stay nice and flat. Ta-da! Alright, so that's how I make my stickers. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. That's pretty much it. So don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram for more debauchery, because that's pretty much all I have to offer. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope, future Mackenzie, that this is not just a lot of rambling for you to edit through. And I'm sorry if it is. Yeah. All right. Bye. 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 Bye.